keep it moving. WNBA. WNBA is in effect now. As I said last time, we have had some good games, man. 2 days ago, we had the Fever, Fever and the Dream. Definitely was a good one. Dream take that by 1 point, man. Game winner, game winner. Those are always the worst, the game winners. Especially when you play good defense. Those are always the worst. But you started off Caitlin Clark and the Fever, and she gets that big win over the Sky. They win by 39 there. Over the Sky, the Angel Reese. I'll chop it up for a second, but I ain't staying on it too long. Take foul happened. And it's going to be extra saucy with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, because, like I said, the receipt to prove it, here it is. Here it is. So they're always going to be tied from the LSU Iowa days from college. And it was saucy, man. And you know, it was a okay hard foul. Angel might have overreacted a little bit. They say she's an emotional player. She might have overreacted a little bit, but you ain't got to add the fuel to the fire, man. It's a hard foul. It was what it was. Technical was called. Ta-da. I didn't understand Aaliyah Boston get fined. Even though Caitlin Clark is taking care of him, but I didn't understand that at all. Even though, you know, it's just a rule of thumb. You get your player. You don't touch the other player who rules your on your squad. So take care of yours. But big win 92-53 there. They come up next game, and like I said, they lose to the Dream. And then they play the Dream back to back. Another incident happens tonight. Her, Ray Howard, once again blown out of proportion. Anything gonna be blown up with Caitlin, period. Caitlin Angel, yeah, it's gonna be extra saucy. It's gonna be sauce on it with Caitlin. Just because, man, she is the face of the WNBA, man. And she give her props. Give her props, ladies, because she's what's making your salaries go up. She's a big, major part of it. So, okay, let's say she's not 100%, but she at least ain't. Viewership went so far up. The games were selling out. These girls made the bottom spot in the playoffs. And the games were selling out. At first, don't forget, they started off, it was rough. Phoebe started off rough. And they ended better, but it wasn't the greatest. But this year they off to a 2-1 start, man. They got the Dream back, they got the league back. And they look nice. Caitlin dropped a triple-double the first game of the season, right? Wasted game. Well, I mean, I said wasted game because it's still a good game regardless. But they did lose that one, 91-90, as I said, where she dropped 27 and 11 in that game. 5 of 11 from behind the arc, right? So she doing the work. She getting it figured out. She getting it figured out for sure. Your number one pick this year, she's number one pick for 2024. 2025, number one pick, Paige Beckers. Now I'll tell you this: she played for the Wings. The Wings struggled last year, very much. Enrique Wale, very good scorer. I mean, she's nice with it, nice with the handles, nice with the scoring. I was thinking the pairing of them would be something good. Now, it's still the beginning of the season, I know. but they are starting off a little rough. They're running into some veteran teams in Seattle. They're running into some juggernauts in Minnesota. Because, boy, let me tell you something. Listen, y'all. Nafisa Collier, my girl doing work up there in Minnesota. And if they keep playing like this, they're going to be exactly where they were last year. They're going to be exactly where they were last year. Playing those Liberty, which is another squad. Man, look here. They look so dominant. They dominate. I mean, dominate. And I was very surprised about this. I was very surprised to see them dominate. And it was 92-78, the Aces, like that game one. And this is where, Angel, with Asia, MVP, the monster, we know what she is. 11-22, man. Listen here. 31-16. And they beat them 92-78. So we know Stewie, we know Sabrina Ionescu, and Stewie was so efficient. Center for a team, man. I call her the women's Kevin Durant, man. She's so smooth with it as well. But I mean, when everybody, all of your start, let me say 3 of the 5 starters, they're all shooting above 50% or above. Especially in the WNBA, man. And then let me pause. It's not a shot at all. The percentages are a little bit low in the WNBA. Just real. You got to do that now in today's society, so I feel that just being sensitive. But yeah, it really is, man. It's the beginning of the season. I know I'm jumping the gun way early on it, but it's looking great, man. And I see the Fever. Fever gonna finish up there in the top 4. They will this year. They also added Natasha Howard. And now Natasha Howard was down. She ended up getting injured there toward the last year. She's been around, but she's nice. And she can give you a nice 20-pointer. Shoot, she put up 27 yesterday. So we're off to a good start with the WNBA, man. You got the Valkyrie, that's the Golden State squad that just started this year, man. They got their first they're gonna be coming up playing the Sparks. That's gonna be their next one there. So we got some upcoming ones. It is already Friday because it's after midnight. So 7:30 tonight, you got the Sun, you got the Lynx, as I was just talking about. That's the feature call you there. You got the Mystics and the Aces. I know that is Asia Wilson there. And the Mystics, they've been a surprise. They've been a surprise now. So I'm not as down on them as I was, but we'll see once again, beginning of the season. Be cool. The Valkyries that I just mentioned there playing the Sparks. So definite interesting there. Kelsey Plum from she was with the Aces last year, is over there. Had a monster game 1 for her, 38. No, it's a big game too, but hey, to start that way, we'll take it. We'll take it. Mercury at the Storm, always a good matchup. I can remember that from years ago as well, man. So even though the Mercury are pretty much depleted, still 2-0. You know what I'm saying? They gave up Brittany Griner, but they got some nice pieces, some nice pieces to fill in for her. Big center there. So Saturday, Liberty at the Fever. So you know you got to tune in for that one. That's CBS 1 o'clock. You got to make sure you see that. And then the Wings at the Dream. Wings are going to get that recognition just because the number 1 pick is their Paige Becker. That's going to be the big thing. Everybody wants to see what she's going to do, how she's going to develop, all that type of stuff. So interested to see it. Sunday, we got 4 more with the Sun at the Dream, the Sky at the Sparks, so Angel Reese there, Kelsey Plum, Mystics at the Mercury, and then the Aces at the Storm. So, yeah. Definitely some good stuff to turn into, man.